Hi, this is Jose Luis with Elevation Education Solutions, makers of the Axiom Dashboard. And today we're going to look at transforming school culture. So we believe in changing, elevating, and transforming your school culture. We're going to do this by celebrating student birthdays, and we have 3 easy steps. So we're going to start with Google Sheets, where we're going to manipulate data around student birthdays. We're going to go into Google Docs and create a birthday card. And then after that, we're going to use an add-on called Autocrat, which is going to help us to merge and print the data that we need to celebrate student birthdays. All right, so here we go. Join me. So we're going to start with the super simple Google Sheets document. You can get this data from your registrar or somebody from your school. You can pull it yourself running a query. So we're going to go A through E here. We're just pulling down something very simple: student birth dates with which period or what room number they're in right before lunch for secondary schools. Obviously, their room number for elementary students. So in order to find out when they're going to have a birthday this year, first thing we're going to do is we're going to write a couple quick formulas. So I'm going to go in here. So this formula here is the month formula, and I'm just saying month equals month, left parentheses, and then I'm pointing to the birth date field, which is in this case E3, and then I'm closing the parentheses, and you can see that gives me the month of June, so June 6th, 2015. Now I'm going to come over here and pull away the date of the date, so it's equal to day, and then again pointing to the birth date field, E3, and then in this one I'm going to recalculate a date for this year. So I'm going to take the value of my F3, ampersand, and then quotation, forward slash quotation, and then another ampersand, and then the value of my day, which is G3, ampersand, quotation, forward slash ampersand, and then I'm sorry, quotation, ampersand, and then 2021. So that's actually going to give me now a date. So here you can see the formula, but you can also see that it's Google Sheets is seeing it as a date. Now I want to know what week of the year they're going to have a birthday, because part of that is we want to print off 1 week at a time and deliver those to the teachers the day of their birthday. But I also want to know which day of the week it is. So to get the week of the year, I just say week number, and I point to the birthday field, which is H3. And then to get the week of the day, I use the weekday function, which is here, and I point to the birthday. And then the last column is probably the little trickiest one. It's equal IFS, which is going to give me a series of tests. And so my first test is if J1, the value of this day, is a 1, it's going to be Sunday. And if it's a 2, it's going to be a Monday. And if it's a 3, and all of those are just separated by commas. So that builds out for me the Google Sheets and the data that I need. I'm now moving over to my Google Doc, and here I created a birthday front of the line and dropped in a school logo here, put the name of the school, what day of the week the student is celebrating their birthday. And on Friday, you can celebrate the Saturday birthday, and then on Monday, you can celebrate the Sunday birthdays as well. So, and then just putting a little note here, first name and last name is going to get popped in. Celebrate your birthday by going to the front of the line and bring one friend, and then the name of the principal. So that's pretty much it for here. And I'm going to go ahead and move over to our Google Sheet to bring it all together. All right. Now back in Google Sheets, I'm going to go to add-ons. And in your case, since you don't have it yet, I'm going to say get an add-on, and going to go up here to the Google Workspace Marketplace, and I'm going to look for Autocrat, and this is a free add-on. And so click on that. Here you see I already have it installed. You would click on that and go through the steps to initialize the add-on. And then now you're going to see it here. So go ahead and go to Autocrat and say open. And it's going to pop up for you. Going to load all the libraries and things that you've done. Now, I've already created a job. You would click new job here, and but I'm going to walk through it by editing it so you can see all of the steps that you need. So first of all, you're going to want to name it. So I'm going to call this birthdays week October 3rd, and then go next. And now you need to choose a template. So you can go to your drive, you can create a sample. I'm actually choosing the sample birthday front of the line, which is the document I showed you guys a little bit earlier. So I can go next. And now AutoCAD's gonna look in your document and it's gonna look for anything that's got that less than, and then text, and then greater than, greater than. Those are merge fields. And so it found the word day, and it doesn't even have to match exactly. You can just decide which field it's going to get connected to. So for me, that's the day of the week. And then first name matches to first name, last name matches to last name. And then the room number is just that column that I had, which is period 4. It's going to tell me where the students are right before lunch. Okay. So now it's going to create the new file. And here you can choose either Google Docs or a PDF. I'm going to just pick a PDF, and it's going to name it whatever is here. And this now is the name of the actual of your file. And then it's going to make a PDF. I'm going to put all of them into one PDF. I don't want to go and look for a whole bunch of different PDFs. And I'm going to say no page breaks so that it's all one continuous document that I can print off. And then I will be able to sort them by day and then get them delivered. So go to next, tells me where I want to save it. I'm going to put in that folder. And I'm not doing anything with any dynamic folder references, but we can. And then here is pretty cool. So I get a chance to filter. So I don't have to do all students. Here in my example, I only have 12 students, 10 students. But I could, very easily have, 800 students or 600 students. So we're going to filter by week of the year. So when their birthday is during the week that we're in. Back in my document here, I added the today function and what week of the year we're in. I'm going to run last week's students and say 40. So I'll go next. And then I'm going to say, do you want to share documents and send emails? If I dropped emails into the document here, I could actually send them also an email. I'm going to say no and go next. Keep it simple. And I'm not adding any triggers or anything here. So, and like I said, I'm not saving that. So I'm going to say save. And my document everything is set up and ready. I just need to run it now. So the idea is once you get it set up, you come in here, you edit the week of the year, and then you just say run. And it's gonna literally print for me the documents. The other nice thing about AutoCAD is it actually will give us links to where the documents are. So you won't have to worry about finding them. They're gonna be there. So I'm gonna go ahead and close AutoCAD, and I can click on this link here and see if I have one for Adrian Gomez. So I'm gonna go to that PDF. And sure enough, there's Adrian Gomez. And since I told him I didn't want any page breaks, I have the birthday cards for all the other students that are in that. So that's pretty much it. Very simple, easy to run. And we're going to have these links available for you. So to the files and to the recording. And you can do this for your students. Good luck. That's going to do it for us. Elevation Education Solutions, makers of the Axiom Dashboard, transforming school cultures by changing, elevating, and transforming.